How to determine sex in honeybee? Sex determination in honeybee. In a honeybee colony, all of you know, honeybee is a social insect. In the colony of honeybee, there are three types of bees: the worker bees, the drones, and the queen bee. The workers are female, the drones are males, and the queen is the female. The workers are sterile. The workers are not fertile. They are sterile honeybees. Drones are fertile males. Queen is the only fertile female. She is the only fertile female. Now, in the beehive, there are hexagonal chambers which are called brood cells. Some brood cells are smaller, which are reserved for the development of worker bees, and some brood cells are larger in size. They are reserved for the development of drones. So there are two types of brood cells in the beehive: the smaller brood cells and the larger brood cells. Now, the queen leaves the colony and she takes nuptial flight. Nuptial flight means the queen leaves the beehive accompanied by thousands of worker bees so that she is not exposed, she is protected, and she flies high up in the sky where the drones approach the queen for insemination. This is called nuptial flight. Nuptial flight means the queen escapes, flies high up in the sky, and she is approached by drones for insemination. The queen is surrounded by thousands of workers for her protection. The queen allows only one drone. Only one drone inseminates the queen. The other drones are not allowed. Only one drone inseminates the queen. The drone introduces the sperms into the body of the queen. The sperms are stored in seminal receptacle, in the seminal receptacle of the queen inside the body. The sperms which are introduced by the drone during nuptial flight are stored in the seminal receptacle inside the body of the queen. The eggs are already present in the ovary. Now the queen comes back to the beehive and begins to lay eggs. The queen lays egg into the smaller brood cells. As the egg passes down the oviduct, at the same time the sperms are released from the seminal receptacle in the smaller brood cells. As the queen lays an egg in the smaller brood cell, at the same time the sperms are released from the seminal receptacle. So in the smaller brood cells, always fertilized egg is laid. In the smaller brood cells, only fertilized egg is laid by the queen. Fertilized egg hatches into larva. The larva develops into worker bees, which are females. Now, when the queen lays an egg in the larger brood cell, when the queen lays an egg in the larger brood cell, she exerts some kind of pressure on the duct of seminal receptacle. As the egg passes down the duct of ovary, oviduct, as an egg passes down the oviduct into the larger brood cell, the queen gives a pressure on the duct of seminal receptacle so that the sperms are not released and the egg is not fertilized. In the larger brood cells, when the egg passes down the oviduct, the queen exerts a kind of pressure on the duct of the seminal receptacle so that the sperms are not released and egg is not fertilized. Therefore, in the larger brood cells, the queen always lays unfertilized egg. Only unfertilized egg is laid in the larger brood cells. The unfertilized egg directly develops into drone, the male bees, and this is called parthenogenesis. Development of the adult honeybee directly from unfertilized egg is called parthenogenesis. So unfertilized egg develops into drones. Fertilized eggs develop into workers. So worker bees are diploid having 32 chromosomes and the drones are haploid having 16 chromosomes because the drones have developed from the female gamete or the unfertilized egg which has only one set of chromosomes. So the sex of the individual depends on number of sets of chromosomes that one receives. In this way, the sex of the honeybee is determined.